Good morning. I've had breakfast and I'm clean and I'm going to, well, I have been packing up our luggage and my carry-on and stuff like that because we are leaving today. We're not leaving till this evening actually, but my husband has to work part of the day, like as much as he can before we head to the airport. So that he's still at work, and checkout at the hotel is in about 45 minutes. So I have to have everything ready and downstairs by then and handle checkout. And then I think we're going to take our luggage and stash it at my husband's work for a while. The hotel said that they would keep it too, which is really nice. But we're going to just put it at my husband's work so that he can like be near the luggage, because if we leave it here at the hotel, I have to like leave. Like I don't want to sit in the lobby for another couple hours. So I've got to go find it would totally be unattended then if we left it here and neither one of us were here. So the luggage will stay with him at work and I will be left to fend for myself for a couple hours. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. There's a Starbucks that's not far from here. It's up on M Street, and I think I might just go up there and get a drink and sit and hang out until whenever my husband's done working. And then we're gonna probably head to the airport way earlier than necessary, but considering that we are going to have to drag our luggage back to the metro station and then get on the metro with the luggage and then all of that, that takes a little bit of time. We walk a little bit slower when we're carrying our stuff. So that's the plan for right now. So in about half an hour, I'm really gonna start. Oh, there's knocking going on and so much noise around here because they're doing construction on the hotel, I guess. And so there is always somebody walking in the hall right outside our door. There's always knocking. There's always drilling. Our room is right next to a staircase, and there's always people coming in and out of that stair door, and it slams. And on top of that, the air conditioner here in our room is extremely loud. It's not going right now. That's why you can hear me. If it was running right now, you wouldn't be able to hear a word I'm saying. It's terrible, and it wakes me up in the night. It is so crazy loud. Anywho, so sorry about if you hear little noises. That's the plan. In half an hour, I really need to start, getting my shoes on and start making my way downstairs because I have to get all the luggage downstairs by myself, so it's probably going to take 2 trips. I have packed. I'll show you how I've tidied the room a little bit. Everything's pretty much put away in my luggage, and I say my luggage, but it's actually my mother's, and I'm very happy that I'm able to borrow that from her, because I didn't have anything. We only have one set of luggage, and it's one big suitcase that my husband's using and one medium and one little carry-on, so we needed 2 big, so that I didn't have a second large piece of luggage, so I borrowed that one. And there's my carry-on bag. It's so cute. This is my favorite pattern from Vera Bradley. I think it's called Midnight Blues. I used to remember, but it's been such a long time. Yeah, I think that's Midnight Blues. It is my absolute favorite, and I have it in several bags. And this is, I think, maybe the Weekend Traveler. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But my camera case is that, and my wallet is that pattern, and the fuzzy blanket that I brought with on this trip, that I bring on the plane, that's the same. I've got a whole bunch of stuff that pattern at home. I love it. Anywho, neck pillow, jacket. Okay, so all that junk is going in my carry-on. I've cleaned everything out of the closet, and I straightened up the bathroom. Oh, I can't forget my straightener. It's still warm. And then pretty much, not that we had stuff really out in here, and you can see how dark it is if I don't turn the lights on, because it has not been sunny like at all in the mornings on this entire trip. So I guess I'm gonna bring my backpack instead of my carry-on as I go around this morning. That's it. It's really dark, and then I've just got some stuff to finish up in the little kitchen, but that's it. And again, there's more commotion out in the hallway. So as soon as I get moving, oh, here. Hello. And see, it's so dark in here, it's crazy. Okay, anyway, this is my Harry Potter shirt, very cute. Okay, as soon as I get moving and figure out what I'm going to do for a couple hours this afternoon all by myself, like if I sit in the Starbucks or if I you know, go do anything semi-interesting, I'll show you that. I'm videotaping this because my husband is making me drag my luggage literally uphill all the way to the metro station. It's gonna take forever. I'm already tired and we've only been walking for like 2 minutes. And it's bumpy and my arm hurts. We had to go up this whole thing. Oh, this whole thing. He said we have to go to the gym when we get home. I can't really complain because he's carrying my carry-on also, but
rolling.
we're gonna go on our last metro ride from here to the airport. And we got all of our stuff. And we got a little bit of money left on our smartphones. So that's it. It's pretty easy to navigate. And so we just have one 20-minute or so ride back to the airport. We'll be done and we'll save these cards in case we need them again next year. Made it to the airport. Yay! We're at Ronald Reagan. And we have a long security line coming up, so I'm gonna go. These are the dumplings I got. Chicken dumplings, and I assume I think that's teriyaki sauce.
I have no idea.
Okay. And I got chopsticks to eat them with. And an order of fries from Five Guys. It's a really big order. And now we're waiting, and it's a zoo.
It's available on the Wi-Fi homepage or in the American Way magazine.
Good morning. I apologize I did not do a wrap-up or really show most of our traveling day, which was yesterday coming home from Washington. There just wasn't anything interesting to show. Like, we got to the airport super early and we had, you know, several hours to sit around and we had something to eat and we watched a couple of flights board, and like there was commotion with the baggage stuff, and I mean, it just wasn't that interesting. And then on the plane, I kind of wanted to, you know, at least say a little something or wrap up, but I couldn't because I was sitting away from my husband. We were each sitting like in the middle of other people, so, which I hate. I hate when they don't seat you with the people that you're traveling with. But everything went fine. We made really good time on the flight home. It's only about an 1.5 hour flight from Washington DC to Chicago. And then my folks picked us up from the airport. We went back to their house and spent a while with my parents just hanging out and talking. So by the time we actually got back to our house, it was after midnight and I was pooped and just, you know, it would have been just too much for me to even try and stay awake. I couldn't keep my eyes open to even film anything, like I said, or kind of wrap anything up or sign off from the trip. So sorry about that. But now I'm going to run some errands. I'm running to the mall to go to Victoria's Secret, and then I'm going grocery shopping. But I'm not getting a whole lot because I just didn't bother to meal plan before I went to bed last night. And that's it. And maybe I'll stop for gas, but I just wanted to bring you along just because I didn't finish anything up from the trip yesterday. So we're off. Also, just a side note, my nail polish held up really well while we were in Washington. I painted my nails on Saturday night and we came back Thursday. Okay, and it's now Friday, so this Big Apple Red by OPI, I mean, it's not perfect. It's starting to chip like slightly on the sides in some places, but overall it held up, and on my right hand too, it held up really well. All the pants are 50% off. A little bit messy, but I'm going to sort through. I want to find something for my mom. I don't know. The mall was a success. I got my mom a pair of exercise pants for Mother's Day, and they're black with like yellow stripes on the back of the legs, like around the knees. And yeah, I think they're really cute, and they're going to be from, like, all of us, from my sisters and I, for Mother's Day. Grocery time. I got my reusable bags, and I'm all set. So my grocery store has this thing where every Friday you can use their app and download like a coupon for a free item, and this is the item this week. Some new Sara Lee bread, but it's got less than 2 grams of fiber per slice. So while I really would like a loaf of free bread, I'm not going to get it. 'Cause I like bread with a little bit more fiber than that. But I don't have a bread that I buy regularly, like every time, so I seem to spend way too long in this aisle looking for a bread that looks halfway healthy. I don't know. I think it needs to have like at least 2 or 3 grams of fiber per slice, right? Like, isn't that sort of healthier? A lot of pretty cupcakes too. It's the coffee bar and gelato stand up there, and I'm going to give us each a coffee set. I got our coffee drinks, they're mocha chillers, and they also had a sample of something. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to try it. It looks chocolatey. Almost kind of looks like milkshake. I'm back from the grocery store, and I'm trying not to talk too loud because my husband is on a work call. He's working from home today, so he's just in the other room, and I'm trying not to shout. And there's the groceries, and I'll just show you what I got real quick. Cereal and pretzel chips and Triscuits and some dried cherries and banana chips are in there, raisinets, almonds, veggies. I use all that, one of these big containers of spinach or like a kale mix or something for my smoothies, and some a meal for me for work for later on next week, and freezer veggies and squash and fruit and more veggies. And this is chicken and rice soup. Mariano's makes the best. I don't know if it's even worth opening. I'll try it. Mariano's has a really great soup bar, but they make the best chicken and rice soup. It is amazing. So that's, I mean, just what it looks like there. It is so good. It is my favorite soup that they make. And I got milk and half, and the ice cream. It was an ice cream emergency. Okay, because that's the store brand at Mariano's, and those were $1.95 each. And now that I have our little freezer moved into our basement and hooked up, I have like extra freezer space. So, you know, for $2 a half gallon or whatever, I had to stock up just in case, you know, we need some ice cream. An ice cream emergency, that's all it is. For $2 a thing, it's an ice cream emergency. I had to buy them. And then this was the biggest watermelon I could reasonably carry, so that's the one I got, because seedless watermelons were on sale for $5.50. I think it's a pretty fair price, and as soon as spring and summer comes along, I start like craving watermelon anyway, and I can eat an unnaturally large amount of watermelon. So I bought that whole huge thing, and I'm going to cut it up later today and enjoy it. So I think I said I wasn't going to get that much, and yet I always walk out with way more than I think I'm going to need. And I don't even see a whole lot of like meal stuff here, you know. Oh well. Anyway, that's what I got, and I've got some cleaning and stuff to start. And there was a cat following me, and now he's hiding. Say hi, Hugo. There you go. He says hello. It's time. I have to unpack everything from the trip, which I was too tired to do last night after we got home. So I have to do it now, and I have to do my carry-on and my suitcase and my husband's suitcase, and also our toiletries, and get all the laundry started and everything put away. And that'll probably take a little bit of time, but that's okay. Not the bad part about taking a trip and going somewhere, but definitely not the best part. Put it that way. It's not the best part, is the cleanup. Someone is up in their cat tree watching me as I clean and do things. It's hard having black cats because it's so hard to like take a picture of them or videotape them, but there's Onyxia. Hi, cutie. I spend most of my, oh there, thank you for opening your eyes. At least we can see your face now. I spend a lot of time baby talking to my cats because I'm crazy like that. Hi. Are you my helper? even though you're not helping. Okay, cleaning break because I have, after our trip, I just switched to this purse. And I switch my purses every couple of weeks generally. And I got this Dooney and Burke one from the outlet mall that's about 45 minutes from our house. I got it maybe a year or two ago, and I really like it. It's very pretty. It's very springish. It's I think a barrel shape they call it. And so I put everything in it this morning before I went out, and I just used it when I was running my errands earlier, and already I'm extremely frustrated because I can't even hardly get it closed, and when I need to get into the pockets inside to get my cell phone and lip balms and things, it's like really a tight fit, and I can't even maneuver easily. And there's another little pocket on that side. So I'm going to try and switch to this Betsey Johnson purse, which is really, I think some people would call it tacky, but I call it flashy, and it's fun, and I like it. So I'm going to transfer everything from that purse into that purse, and hopefully it'll work out a little bit better. So I've got my sunglasses, and this is the big problem. This is why I have a hard time using small purses all the time, because I have to be willing to sacrifice my makeup bag, and a lot of times I'm not willing to. So this is my makeup bag. It's from Victoria's Secret. I'm pretty sure I got that during like a semi-annual sale. Anyway, and then my wallet. So you can see like the size. My wallet's longer than my makeup bag, but my makeup bag's a lot wider. And then I've got a little teasy hairbrush and pen. My purse is surprisingly cleaned out. And mace, which is probably expired. Oh no, it's not. Okay, good. Or pepper spray, whatever. And an extra pen. And my lip balms that I always carry with me. And then of course I have to transfer my lovely poofy keychain. So I'm going to put all that in and see how it goes. It worked. Everything fits. I'm not thrilled about the sunglasses being right here on the top, but I can't really smush them in on the bottom or the side. I don't think that's a good idea. So I like this a lot better. I've got room to really get in here for my phone, and I can open up my wallet a little bit. It doesn't look like it would be, but it is more spacious than the Dooney. So there's that. The only thing was I didn't have a good place for my little pink poof. So I put it on the back. I don't even think I'm going to be using that pocket, but that's the only place I could put it. Howdy, I'm in the bathroom because I'm going to open up the makeup brush washer that I got in Washington. And I don't know if the two main makeup brushes that I use are even really in need of a deep clean right now, but I just thought it'd be fun to try it out. So here's what it says. And hold on, I'm just trying to look on where to... Okay, so the price tag is covering up a part that says for eyes, and that's okay. And then there's for face, so obviously you just wet the brushes. And then using face brush, noted surface or refined noted surface. Okay, so the refined surfaces are for a deeper clean. And looks like the top half, refined eye brushes, refined lip, refined face, and then regular eye, lip, and face. Well, does refined just mean like smaller? I don't know. I don't use that many face brushes, and I don't often put on makeup. I did when we were on our trip because I thought I might be in some pictures, and if I was going out in the evening with my husband, I wanted to look like a girl, so I put on some makeup. But day to day at home, I don't really wear makeup, and I don't know a whole lot about all different types of makeup brushes, so that's okay. I'm just going to clean the two that I have and try that. So this is what I'm going to clean. This is a Bare Essentials. Is that the same thing as Bare Minerals? I think it is. This is what I would dab like loose kind of powder, or not even loose powder, but like my compact. Instead of like wiping with the little like round puff thing all the time, I sometimes dab stuff, like dab the powder on with that. You can tell I do not put on that much makeup. I don't even know how to describe what I do. Okay. Nixia. Well, that's wonderful. You are not allowed on the bathroom counter, my love. This happens all the time. If anybody has any good suggestions for how to keep your cat off your bathroom counter, because I think it's gross, and sorry, I'm trying to focus there. I think it's gross, and I know it doesn't, this happens all the time, and I know it happens when I'm not home, and I don't know how to stop her from doing it when I am home, except sometimes I try and squirt her with like a little spray bottle of water. Not a lot. Obviously, it doesn't hurt her or anything. But then I end up getting the counter all wet. Any suggestions are welcome because this is ridiculous and I think it's gross. Fair warning, she does not do this in the powder room downstairs and she does not do this in the guest bathroom. She just does this in our bathroom because she knows mommy and daddy are complete suckers and she thinks that this is like a playground for her. Can you please scooch off the counter, my love? Please, 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 please. It's grossing mommy out. You know I don't like it. Because you're naughty. You're very naughty, aren't you? Yeah. Yeah, she's spoiled rotten. Okay, anywho, so that's the brush for like powder to set everything when I'm done. That's what I use, and this is my blush brush. This is extremely old. This is from my mother, and I'm not sure if she stopped using it or if I just pilfered it. So, sorry, Mom. I opened it up, and it's got, like the back of the package says, technically 6 different areas. And oh, I see, eye brush refined. Okay, so it labels them on this just like it did on the back of the package, which is nice. It's got suction cups on the back, so I'm assuming you just stick it to the bottom of the sink. All right, and I'll turn on the water. Hopefully that's not too loud and obnoxious on camera. And I'll get the brushes wet. I don't think we're supposed to get this upper part wet, but what do I know? So this is what I've been using to clean my brushes. It is Dr. Bronner's Tea Tree Castle soap. I'm perfectly happy to use any other variety of this Dr. Bronner stuff, but this is what I've been using for a while. I'm just, trying to finish the bottle I started, obviously, but I have a whole bunch more different types of these. So that's what I use, and what I've been doing up until now is I pour some soap in my hand and then get the brush wet, and then with my right hand I swirl the brush around, and I just like keep brushing and squeezing with my hand and rinsing, and it works well enough. So did I really need this mat? I don't know, but I'm gonna I guess I'll pour a little soap. Oh no, that's for eye brush. I don't know which side. I don't care. Okay, so soap's on the mat. The brush is wet. Hopefully this will kind of show. Oh, well that suds up really nice and easy. I feel like I need a lot of soap when I do it on my hand, but this didn't need nearly as much as I would normally use. Well, I think this was a good buy then, especially for $5. I mean, I hate to spend a lot. I looked at really cute pink ones online from Sigma. They have, I think, different sizes of these mats, and they have some type of glove thing that look really cool. But I just don't wear enough makeup and own enough brushes and things to justify whatever. I don't know if it was like 25 bucks or 30 bucks. I don't know. Either way, 5 is more my price range just based on my makeup needs. So I'll keep rinsing. Well, this was good. Okay. Look what came, the newest Ulta magazine, and with the coupon on the back. Oh, maybe I shouldn't show the back if it's got my address. Okay, anyway, but it's got the $3.50 coupon, and this is what gets me. So a long time ago, when there was only one Clarisonic brush, I got that one, and it was just a regular white one, and there was only one. I think it was not right when they first came out, but the point being there was only one model. So now they have all kinds of cute patterned ones, including that adorable pink one that's there, and I like that one a lot. What is that? Okay, no, that's not it. Is it the Mia? I think it's the Mia for $99, and it was way more expensive than that. Of course, I didn't get a Mia. I just got a regular one. Okay, and then they have this new one that says it cleanses 11 times better than your hands alone. So I'm assuming that's the Smart Profile one for $265. But even so, I feel like the one I got a long time ago, like the original one, was more than $265. I swear it was over $300. And now, of course, you can get like fancier ones or littler ones and fun colored ones. And I have no excuse to buy one of the new ones because my old one works just fine. So, I mean, that's okay. It just kind of like, takes me off. I wanted a cute one. I ordered this from well, I say Sur La Table. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to pronounce it or not, but it's a little fancy for me. Oh wow. Okay. I really need all this packaging. All that packaging, oops, in this huge box for one seriously tiny item. So this is what I got. It's the Aero Latte, I think. Milk frother. The simple way to froth milk for perfect cappuccino, milkshake, and hot chocolate. I was just going to try and use this for coffee drinks, like to whip up milk and, well, almond milk. So I don't know how well it'll work for almond milk since it's not dairy, but I'm still going to try it anyway. And I did get some half and half. I try and use primarily non-dairy creamer, but sometimes when I'm in the mood for it to taste a little bit better, because the almond milk doesn't always taste so great, I will get something. And it was $19.95, and I'm not thrilled about that. But I did look in a store first, not Sur La Table, but like Walmart and Target, and they didn't have any. So I just resigned myself to ordering it online, and I ordered it through Ebates, and I got a whopping 80 cents back. Big whoop. Would you like to say something for the camera? Oh yeah? I'm not sure what you want. You have food and water. Okay. I love you. It's probably what you're saying. You're telling me you love me. Right? Yeah. Dinner is, well, almost served. This is what we're having, and it's spaghetti squash, which I just cut in half and baked for 45 minutes. And then I'm gonna, so it just needs a little time to cool. So then we're each gonna have some, and I top it with spaghetti sauce or pasta sauce, whatever. And this is a new kind that I'm trying. I hope it's okay. And then Romano cheese, of course, because I'm substituting the squash for pasta. So it's a lower carb option. And we didn't really want anything heavy after our vacation or our trip to Washington. It was a vacation for me. It was not a vacation technically for my husband. Whatever. And then for dessert, I'm making cookies. Not homemade. They're just ready-made dough. But so I think we're going to sign off. Are we going to sign off? What do you think? Good night, cutie. Well, goodbye. How about that? Good night. That's all for today. Thanks for watching the trip videos, and thanks for watching the video from today. See you later.